Okay, we're in session in County Court Law number 2 for the announcement docket. First case is cause numbers 328-814 and cause number 331-048. Both cases are styled the state of Texas versus Josue Israel Gutierrez. Mr. Gutierrez, is that your full name?
Yes.
How are you doing, Mr. Gutierrez?
I'm good.
Yeah, that's good. Now, Mr. Gutierrez, you're here represented by your attorney, Attorney Charles Rojas. Attorney Rojas, how are you doing?
I'm doing well, Judge. Thank you.
That's good. And the state is represented by Attorney Daniel Boyd. Mr. Boyd, how are you doing?
Doing well, Your Honor.
That's good. Mr. Rojas, do you have an announcement you'd like to make?
I do, Judge. Mr. Gutierrez also has a felony injury to a child case pending. It's received by the DA's office.
Okay, hadn't been indicted. Okay.
We would ask that this get reset until that case gets indicted or no bill.
Okay, let's, what about 60 days?
That-
We don't know
we
when
can see where
when it may happen, but we'll just reset it for, give him 60 days. Give us a court date. 2 months. April 20th? Okay, Mr. Gutierrez, your case will be reset to April 20th, 2022. Your attorney, your bondsman will be given a copy of your reset. Mr. Rojas, this you on the case?
This is it, Judge.
Okay, you can get your reset. Once you get your reset, you'll be free to go. You have a blessed day, Mr. Gutierrez. Once you get your reset from your attorney, you'll be free to go as well. And you have a blessed day. Y'all can stand over there.
Thank you.
Okay, you welcome. Court's back in session. Next case is cause number 330-910. Case is styled state of Texas versus Alize M. Ballard. We have Mr. Ballard, President Court. Ms. Ballard, is that your full name?
Alize Ballard?
Yes.
Yes.
How are you doing, Ms. Ballard? That's good, Ms. Ballard. You're here. Your attorney of record is Attorney Terrence Allison. Standing in for Mr. Allison is Attorney Marivius Allen. Uh, does Attorney Allen have your permission to stand in for Attorney Allison? Okay. Attorney Allen, how are you doing?
Good, how are you, Your Honor?
I'm doing fine. You have an announcement you'd like to make in Ms. Ballard's case?
Yes, still waiting on the media evidence, and we'll begin the bargaining session with the prosecutor, so 6-week reset would be fine.
Okay. Could you give us a reset about 6 weeks? April 13th. Okay. Case is reset to April 13th, 2022. Ms. Ballard, once you get your reset from Attorney Allen, you'll be free to go and you have a blessed day. Attorney Allen can stand over there, sign for the reset. Once you get your reset, you're free to go as well and you have a blessed day. That's glad it's not here. Let's see, Mr. Bailiff, would you get Anthony McGill? Mr. McGill, you can come forward, stand on the X. This is cause number 328-816, case of style of state of Texas versus Anthony McGill or Anthony Jamal McGill. Mr. McGill, is that your full name?
Yes, sir.
How are you doing, Mr. McGill?
Doing fine, thank you.
That's good, Mr. McGill. You're represented by your attorney, Mr. James Paget, who is appearing via Zoom. Attorney Paget, how are you doing?
Doing well. Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. State is represented by Mr. James Ham. Mr. Ham, how are you doing?
Well, Your Honor, thank you.
That's good. Mr. Paget, you have an announcement you'd like to make in Mr. McGill's case?
Your Honor, I'm unable to make an announcement at this time. I've received all the discovery on the case, but I had one contact number from Mr. McGill. He hasn't contacted me in a month and a half, and I've been trying to reach him at the only number that I have, and nobody responds to it. I've left voice messages, texted, and I can't get any response. So I have everything ready to move forward, and I have an offer ready to relay, but I can't really get a hold of my client. If he could contact me, I know he has my number.
Okay. How much time do you need?
I guess it would be up to Mr. McGill how much time he needs to contact me so we can sit down in my office, which is about 6 blocks from the courthouse. He knows where my office is as well.
You do a standard reset?
Yes, Your Honor. And I would love to take care of this case
Okay.
as soon as possible.
Okay, give us a 30-day reset. Okay, this case is going to be reset to March 16th of 2022. Mr. McGill, you need to stay in contact with your attorney. You're going to stand on the X and sign the pad. You're going to get your reset here in court. Once you get your reset, you're free to go. You have a blessed day. And Mr. Paget, your reset will be sent to you.
Yes, Your Honor.
You have another case.
Yes, Your Honor.
It's this Paul Rodriguez.
Rodriguez Pena, Your Honor.
Yeah, Paul Rodriguez Pena. Want you to call that name?
He should be here, Your Honor.
Okay, he's not here.
He's been notified, Your Honor. What I'll do is, I will leave the meeting at this time and attempt to contact my client and get him here as quick as possible. And I will come back on and notify the court as soon as I can.
Okay, that's fine.
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you. I'm sorry to waste your time there. I'll get right on it.
Okay, that's fine. Let's see, Mr. Chris.
And thank you, Mr. Ham.
Okay. See if Rebecca Eichmann is here.
Yes, Your Honor, I am.
Oh, she's on Zoom. Okay. Miss Ike, okay, this is cause number 327-868, case of style of state of Texas versus Rebecca Lynn Eichmann. Ms. Eichmann, how are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good.
That's good. Ms. Eichmann, you're represented by your attorney, Mr. Joel Vasquez, who is also appearing via Zoom. Mr. Vasquez, how are you doing?
Good, Your Honor. How about yourself?
I'm doing fine. Mr. Vasquez, what is your announcement in Ms. Eichmann's case?
Your Honor, I have not completed discovery. Could we reset this case with Ms. Hickman's case she has in drug court coming up, but I don't know the,
Oh, it's February the 8th. Oh, Ms. Eichmann, you see that? It's no
Yes,
good?
sir. Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Now I was talking to the bailiff. Okay. Now, Ms. Eichmann, your felony case is set for February the 8th of 2022. This case will be set to that same date, February 8th, 2022. So basically what that basically means is on that date, you need to make an appearance. You have to make an appearance in both courts. You check into this court first, and then you'll dispose of or take care of your matter in district court. And once you finish in district court, you'll come back here to let us know what happened. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, your reset will be sent to your attorney, Mr. Vasquez. Stay in contact with your attorney. You're free to go, and you have a blessed day, Mr. Eichmann, and Mr. Vasquez. Your reset will be sent to you.
You too. Thank you.
thank,
And Mr. Vasquez, I think
thanks, Your Honor.
this is your only case. You're free to go as well, and you have a blessed day.
You too, Your Honor. Thank you.
Okay. Mr. Boyd, would you please come forward? This is cause number 330038. Case is style of state of Texas versus Cariana Savoy. Ms. Savoy, is that your full name? Yes, sir. How you doing, Ms. Savoy? I'm doing fine, thanks. Ms. Savoy, are you here represented by your attorney, Attorney Peter Doyle? Attorney Doyle, how are you doing?
Pretty fair, Judge. How are you?
I'm doing fine. Mr. Doyle, do you have an announcement you'd like to make in Ms. Savoy's case?
We met this Saturday, and we were talking, and apparently there's a couple of issues I need to isolate, so I asked for another 60 days.
60? Okay, could you give us a reset? April 20th? Okay, Mr. Doyle, Ms. Savoy's case is gonna be reset to April 20th. You can sign for the reset. And once you get your reset, you'll be free to go, and you have a blessed day, Mr. Boyd. Once you get your reset from your attorney, Mr. Dahl, you'll be free to go, and you have a blessed day. You can stand over there and get your reset. Okay, the court is in session in 4 cases. The first case is cause number 322-826. Second case is cause number 323-924. Third case is cause number 325-164. And the fourth case is cause number 325-166. All 4 cases are styled the state of Texas versus Timothy Joseph Haynes. We have Mr. Timothy Joseph Haynes, who is appearing via Zoom. Mr. Haynes, how are you doing?
All right, how are you doing, sir?
I'm doing fine. Thanks for asking. And Mr. Haynes, your attorney is Ms. LaKayla Friday. And Ms. Friday is appearing via Zoom as well. Ms. Friday, how are you doing?
Good morning. I'm fine. How are you?
I'm doing fine. Thanks for asking. Attorney Friday, you have an announcement you'd like to make in Mr. Haynes' cases?
Yes, Judge. We are just about ready to plea. We just have one of the cases that I'm working out with the prosecutor. So we would like to come in person next time and plea. We need to be in person to plea, right, Judge?
That's correct.
Okay.
How much time do you need?
30 days.
Can you give us a standard 30-day reset?
The next day for plea is March 4th.
Okay. The case is going to be reset to March 14th of 2022. Mr. Haynes, your attorney will be sent notice of your reset. Stay in contact with your attorney, and you need to be here in person on March 14th of 2022. And Attorney Friday, your reset will be sent to you, or your resets will be sent to you. And this will conclude your cases. Ms. Friday, you're free to go. You have a blessed day. And Mr. Haynes, you're free to go as well, and you have a blessed day.
Thank you.
You too as well.
Okay, thank you. Once you get Courtney Wiley. Court is in session and calls number 330-506. Case is style of State of Texas versus Courtney Katarina Wiley. Ms. Wiley, is that your full name?
Courtney Katharina Wiley.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
How you doing, Ms. Wiley?
I'm doing great.
That's good. Ms. Wiley, you're here represented by your attorney, Attorney Kyle Walker. Attorney Walker, how are you doing?
I'm doing good, Your Honor. How are you?
I'm doing fine. Thanks for asking. And Ms. Wiley, I have before me, well, Ms. Wiley, would you please raise your right hand? Ms. Wiley, do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir. I do.
You may put your hand down. Ms. Wiley, I have before me a document that is titled Information. This document alleges that on or about May 13 of 2021, while you're in Jefferson County, Texas, operating a motor vehicle in a public place, that you committed to Class A misdemeanor offense of driving while intoxicated with an alcohol concentration level of 0.15 or more. Ms. Wiley, do you understand what you have been charged with?
Yes, sir.
And to discharge, Ms. Wiley, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
I am guilty.
Are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily?
Yes, sir, I am.
And are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes, sir.
Ms. Wiley, I have before me another document. This document is titled Misdemeanor Plea Admonishment. Is also labeled as State's Exhibit Number 1. Do you recognize this document?
Yes, I do.
On page 2 of the same document, there are a set of initials on a line next to a box that says check guilty. Are these your initials, CW?
Yes, sir.
On the next page of the same document, there's a signature above the line that is titled Defendant. Is that your signature?
Yes, sir, it is.
And on the next document, which is titled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Right of Appeal, do you recognize this document?
Yes, sir.
Is this your signature above the line that's titled Defendant?
Yes, sir.
There are two boxes that are checked at the top of this document. The first box that's checked states that this is a plea bargain case and you have no right of appeal. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir. I
The
do.
second box states that you're waiving your right to an appeal, which means you are giving up your right to an appeal. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
And Ms. Wiley, I also have before me a document that is titled Discovery Certification. Do you recognize this document?
Yes, sir.
Is this your signature on the line that's titled Defendant?
Yes, sir.
Ms. Wiley, prior to signing and initialing all of these documents that I have just mentioned to you, did your attorney go over these documents with you?
Yes, he did.
And did you read and understand everything in these documents?
Yes, sir.
And is everything in these documents true and correct
Yes,
to
sir.
the best of your knowledge?
Yes, sir.
State, I have before me State's Exhibit Number 1. State, you like to offer State's 1?
Yes, Your Honor.
Any objections?
No objection, Your Honor.
No objection. State's Exhibit Number 1 will be admitted. Attorney Walker, you have advised and counsel Ms. Wiley. Is there any evidence that she is currently mentally incompetent to stand trial?
No, sir.
Ms. Wiley, your attorney, Attorney Walker, has advised and counseled you. Are you satisfied with his representation?
Yes, I am.
Has he provided full, effective, and competent legal representation?
Yes, he has.
Okay, Ms. Wiley, I will accept your plea of guilty. I will find that you are mentally competent to stand trial. I will also find that your plea of guilty and waivers were freely and voluntarily given. And I will also find that there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. State, we have a plea bargain agreement,
We do, Your Honor.
and what is that agreement?
Your Honor, the agreement is for 180 days in jail probated over a period of 18 months. A $750 fine, 80 hours of community service, DWI classes, drug and alcohol assessments, and interlock device.
Could we check to see if he has a affidavit of indigence? Ms. Wiley, the state is offering that you serve 180 days in jail. However, you will not have to serve any time in jail because you'll be placed on probation for 18 months. During the 18-month probationary period, you'll be required to pay a fine of $750 plus court costs. The fine plus court costs is $1,217. You will also be required to pay a probation fee of $60 each month, a urinalysis fee of $15 each month. You will reimburse Jefferson County the court-appointed attorney fees of $250. You will also be required to pay Jefferson County DWI education class and initial evaluation fee of $125 on the day of the plea. Should a further evaluation be needed, you will be required to pay an additional $50. The total monthly installments, that is the total amount that you have to pay each month while you're on probation, is $165 per month. Ms. Wiley, will you be able to pay the $165 per month?
Yes.
You'll also be required to perform 80 hours of community service, attend and complete a DWI education class. You'll be required to have a drug and alcohol assessment. You will be required to install the DWI interlock device on any vehicle that you own or operate. And you will also be required to adhere to the other standard terms and conditions of this probation. Ms. Wiley, do you understand the state's offer?
Yes, I do.
And do you think that the state's offer in your case is fair and just?
Yes.
And do you accept the state's offer?
Yes, I do.
Ms. Wiley, I'll follow the plea bargain agreement that you have entered into with the state. Ms. Wiley, you're gonna stand on the X next to your attorney. You're gonna follow the directions of our clerk. Once you finish following her directions, you'll be free to go. You have a blessed day. And Attorney Walker, this is your only case. Once you sign the pad, you'll be free to go as well, and you have a blessed day.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, you're welcome. Next case is cause number 328032, State of Texas versus Christopher Wade Allen.
Won't see it, but I will.
This is cause number 328032. Case is styled the State of Texas versus Christopher Wade Allen. Mr. Allen, is that your full name?
Yes, sir.
How you doing, Mr. Allen?
Great, how about yourself?
I'm doing fine. Thanks for asking. Mr. Allen, you're here represented by your attorney, Attorney Gillian Crocker. Attorney Crocker, how are you doing?
Good, thanks, Judge.
That's good. Now, Attorney Crocker, you have an announcement you'd like to make in Mr. Allen's case?
I do, Your Honor. First and foremost, we were also set Judge Stevens' court this morning. We've already made that court appearance. We were reset to March 2nd.
You want to reset on the same day?
Is there any way we can do that?
Yes.
We're going to dispose of them all on the same day.
Okay. We're going to reset it to March 2nd. Okay, your case is being reset to March 2nd, Mr. Allen. Your attorney is going to get your reset. Once you get your reset from your attorney, you'll be free to go. You have a blessed day. And Mr. Crocker, you can stand over there and sign the pad, get your reset. Once you get your reset, you'll be free to go as well. You have a blessed day. All right. Zoom, let me see. Mr. Bailey, would you please get min.fam? This is cause number 326-006. The case is style of state of Texas versus MnDOT Pham. Mr. Pham, is that your full name?
Yes, yes, sir.
Okay, Mr. Pham, how are you doing?
I'm good. How are you, sir?
I'm doing fine. Thanks for asking. Mr. Pham, you're represented by your attorney, Mr. John Langston Adams, who is appearing via Zoom. Attorney Adams, how are you doing?
Hey, oh, doing good, Judge.
Okay, Attorney Adams, what's your announcement in Mr. Pham's case?
Judge, I don't have an announcement yet, Judge. Can I please get a little bit more time to complete discovery on this case?
Okay, how much time do you need?
Just your normal reset.
Give us 30 days.
Okay, that'll be March 16th.
Okay, Mr. Pham, your case is gonna be reset to March 16th of 2022. You'll get your reset from our court coordinator. Once you get your reset, you'll be free to go. We'll stand over there in front of our court coordinator on the 4X. And Attorney Adams, I think this is your only case?
Yes, sir. Would you please
Okay.
ask your clerk to mail me the reset?
Well, yeah, they'll send it to you.
Okay,
they'll
thank
send
you,
it.
Judge.
All right, you have a blessed day.
You
All
too.
right, you free to go. On Dustin Williams,
Yes, Your Honor.
I see they say he was reset to pay restitution. We just need to find out if he has that.
Yes, sir.
Dustin Williams, who's that?
Yes, sir. That will be agreed.
Yeah. He's gonna talk to you. This is cause number 330612, the state of Texas versus Jeffrey Nathan Ostos. You come forward. Your name is Jeffrey Nathan Ostos?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Ostos, how are you doing? I'm doing fine. Mr. Ostos, I see here that your case was reset to give you an opportunity to hire an attorney.
Yes.
Have you hired your attorney?
No, sir. I haven't had I just got back to work. I was out for like a month.
So you need some more
I
time?
needed some more time.
How much time do you need?
30 days.
Okay, let me do this. So you just started back working?
I just started back working.
Okay, we're gonna give you 60 days,
Okay.
okay? Let's reset him for 60 days. You're gonna stand on the X in front of our coordinator, the 4X.
Okay.
She's gonna give you a reset. Once she gives you a reset, you'll be free to go and you have a blessed day. And what's that court date?
April 13th.
April 13th? Okay, okay, April 13th.
Hey, Your Honor, Mr. Nguyen, I was gonna let him
run upstairs with him real quick and let him pay and then come back
Okay,
down. and
that's
dismiss.
fine. That's fine. Okay, the quarter B, do we have anybody ready? Okay, okay, the